Hey there, I'm going to share with you over a few minutes on how you can relieve pain at the tender, new or young or old year age of 40. Now, this can be applied to anyone who is under 40 or over 40, but I'm just saying 40 because guess what? Your girl is the big 40. All month, February, gang, gang, Aquarius gang. That's about it. And even then I'm selective. But okay, I'm going to stay focused. So these are natural pain relievers, natural ailment relievers. I'm home relaxing, so I said, why not share how I am relaxing, how I cater to me because this is my day. Okay, natural remedies. I don't like stuff with a lot of anything. So if it's like one or two things and it's good for me. So the first thing I'm gonna share with you is, I was gifted this product here that I'm about to show you. It is, I'm not getting paid for anything, by the way. So whatever I show you, you better screenshot so that you can take care of yourself because I'm not putting any links. I'm not tagging nobody. But these products are too good to not share because that's definitely one thing I'm not, is a gatekeeper. The purpose of me being here is to be of service. That's my love language to the world. In any environment that I'm in, whether I'm working for the man, working for myself, helping family, whoever, it's to be of service. So me being of service is also being able to share information. It's a gazillion people who probably talked about stuff like this already too, but whatever floats your boat, you came here and I'm cool. And even if it's not your first time hearing about it, maybe you hearing about these things this time around would be your reminder to be like, oh shoot, yeah, let me do that. So but this last thing on that, I know sometimes I'll come across videos of things that have been said and repeated and that's redundant, but I feel like rhetoric sometimes, the information has to be that way because you don't hear it. You don't hear it when you're supposed to. Whoa, no. You don't hear it when people think you're supposed to hear it. You hear it when you're supposed to hear it. So you can have 5 people tell you that over a course of 10 years, but it never registers until the 11th year, the 6th person telling you. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's get back to track on these little beautiful things that are essential to my life. First up is, it's a set, but I'm going to show you what it is first. These socks. That's the company, I think. But anyway, they're like acupuncture socks. Acupuncture. Sound like a saying porky pig, porcupine, acupuncture. Yeah, these are acupuncture socks. So you put them on and they tell you, the body part that you are massaging. So I already am aware of like reflexology. I've had sessions done. So reflexology, if you don't know, is like the focus on the feet and then the bottom of your feet like this. This here is literally the back of the sock. So I'm going to turn it up this way so you can read it with me, hopefully. Hold on a sec. Okay. So, yeah. So you see it here. And it shows you like how you would do like the lymphatic brush down. Where you start from the bottom up. Right? Yeah. So when you brush your feet, are you familiar with that? I don't know. But you brush your body to get your blood flowing and moving. Whoo! Yawn is making her appearance. So it has here, just says head, brain, this is the front of the body. Meaning head, toes. Head is where your toes are. And then you work up. I said front of the body. I meant to say this is from the bottom. Talking too fast. Bottom. Started from the bottom. Move it on up. Now, excuse me. Now the back of the sock, which is also like the area, hold on. Let me put the sock on so I can show you what I'm talking about. What foot is this? Let me give y'all I'm gonna put the right foot on. Put that sock off. I'm gonna show you. Boop, 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 boop. Enjoy the music. Okay. So, again, I told you I'm home, so judge me. I'm gonna judge your mama. Okay? Hold on. So this is how the sock looks. Okay? Woohoo! Now, like I said, you see where everything lines up, right? So you would press those areas, right? You can see I've been focusing on my duodenum, helping my intestines move shit, literally, because the small intestine is a little tighter than the large. So now this part here, sorry, it's out the camera, is focused on the prostate and uterus. So if you have like uterus issues, fibroids, cysts, guys, prostate issues, you want to rub and apply pressure here. You apply pressure, you rub, but see, it's different when you have the actual person who is licensed to do it, because see, you're going to do it to the point that you could tolerate. I am left-handed, so everything right side is a little bit weaker. So when I first had my first session in reflexology, I cried because these pressure points here, the uterus area, is a tenderoni for me. She also pressed some other areas, but today, that was some time ago, I got these socks gifted, like I said. And prior to putting on these socks, anytime I am home and I want to, masseuse myself, yes, I know it's massage, but I want to masseuse, meaning, anyway, I rub first thoroughly, then I find out, well, like, where is pain at? Because my feet are not hurting. It's other organs that are doing stuff. Because, yeah, just be paying attention to my body like that. So I said, all right, let me tap in with my feet. And I started rubbing a certain area, and then I put the sock on because I don't have it memorized. Like, I'm not focused like that to, I mean, I know where things are, right? It's not to say that I don't know where they are, but I'm trying to guess it, like with the technical part of this sock, like literally, okay, I'm rubbing this part, so it's designated to what? Like, I don't know the correlation. Let me say that then. So I was rubbing. I'm gonna show you again where I said I was rubbing. Right there. So duodenum, pancreas, the stomach, small intestine, that area right up in here. And I tell you, and it's tenderoni now because I was applying pressure. Because like I said, now I know if somebody else was doing this, I would have been crying. I cried a little bit because we harvest and hold so much pain because we think we have to be strong, but then it also plays out in our body with how we eat and all of this stuff. And I felt this. And then I applied so much pressure that it's still sore now. So I just been rubbing it, and even rubbing it, it's still sore. So that's one thing that you could get. The other part is, let's see, I'm Michael Jackson. Bad. Who's bad? Who's bad? Shout out to MJ. Okay, so similar. You would start from, so the only difference is that your fingers, the gloves say the same thing, right? So on both hands, put the gloves on, and they say the same thing. So this is all sinus here. And this is like your ear, genitalia, right? And it says shoulder, respiratory area, liver, your elbow, your knees, all of that, genitals, blah, blah, blah. The thumb is where it's like your head, your temple, the back. Let me see where I can't see it stretched on. Okay. Thyroid. So it follows a little bit with the big toe. But remember, the foot had all of the same thing across. This is different with the fingers in your hands. So same difference. I was massaging my left hand. I told you I'm left-handed. So I can tolerate more on my left side. So if you ever invest in reflexology, you'll know that the side that will bother you more will be your less dominant side. Yes, your less dominant side. So I can tolerate more, because once I got my foot rubbed, the area I told you that I was crying, the the masseuse, she was like, "Do you see the difference in how you respond? Like, look at your body. Like, I can tell that this area on your left side is not as aggravating as it is on your right." And that was true. So, my left hand, and we are back to, let me show, this is how you know, like, the universe ain't lying, because here I am. I'm gonna go full circle with this. Remember I said earlier, when something don't register for you because it's not for you at the moment, right? So my friend got these for me. I used them initially just to rub. And then here goes, I had the eye reading. I mentioned this in another video. I had my iris done. And then the lady was telling me about my stomach, intestines, duodenum, thyroid, like little things, right? Nothing like alarming, but it was still alarming to me. It wasn't alarming like somebody else would hear it. I'm like, girl, what are you? I'm not looking to be perfect, but if I could reduce it or remove it, baby love, what are you waiting for? I ain't waiting for nothing. So on the hand, it also says in the same area that I was rubbing. I was rubbing here. I know I'm moving on. I was rubbing in here today. Rubbing all around here. And then it says bladder, stomach, esophagus, thyroid, spinal area. These are areas that she's open and highlighted for me. So it does not, I'm just, okay. I know it's not a fluke. That's what I'm going to say. It is not a fluke. Okay. I'm going to take these gloves off. I really love these guys. So I'm going to show it again. So if you didn't screenshot the first time, I'm going to keep that other sock on too. But here you go. Bam. That is it. Take that there. Go about your business. Moving on. Next essential for me is magnesium. You can go online and find your own. Now is the brand that I use. You can find this CVS, Amazon, whoever you want to go to. Magnesium. I'll put a cup of this. These are magnesium flakes. Look, flakes. Nothing else mixed in it. Let me turn this around so y'all can see. Magnesium is the only ingredient. Can you see that? I'm sorry if you can't. I don't know how to do that focus thing. But anywho. Ow. Okay, so magnesium. I have paint all over my fingers. I would put a cup of that in hot water. And the water, I'm going to put it's a cup of hot water and a cup of magnesium. And then I will let the magnesium, do its thing, meaning like fizzle my nizzle all the way down. Then pour it in a tinted glass jar that I do not have on me right now. And then it's in a spray bottle. And you spray that on the bottom of your feet. You spray that on the bottom of your feet. And let's say this is the bottom of my feet, right? You spray it. It's going to help with magnesium. Where are we? Yeah, so it'll help with relieving your body of cramps, absorption, which of the actual vital mineral that we need, the magnesium. It'll help reduce you getting any cramping in your sleep. It'll help you go to sleep, especially if you spray it on right before bed. It's not like you're gonna go nah, but it will relax your mind, let your conscience breathe, and then you're gonna go to SLEE, peace, sleep. And that's what I love about this. It's tried and true. I made my own. People be buying stuff. I bought the flakes, but I'm not buying no spray. They got spray and stuff made, but you could make your own. And this lasts a long time. Then you can also use this when you soak your feet. You can put this in your, tub concoction if you have a bath. If you don't have a bath, then, soaking your feet is also showing your body, again, because your feet are connected to these vital organs. Look, again, So this is absorption of those herbs and things when you're in the water and all that stuff. Moving right along. Let's show you this. Oil of oregano. I know it's oregano, okay? I know what it is. Don't tell me what language is whatever. I don't care. This brand specifically. I don't mess with nobody else's brand. This brand is, who are you? North American Herb and Spice. I know it, but I'm just looking for it. So I would drop this in my hair, sometimes in my temple, like literally right here. And then, this is also connected to, blood. Your head is, excuse me, circulation of blood, nervous system, immune system, all the systems. Everybody's here. This is like central station. So here, and I'll rub it in. I am not putting a lot in my head. I just put one drop, and then I will just rub it in, like from wherever it is, and then keep going, because it vibes all over, and it gives you a little bit of heat. So you better calm that ass down if you do that. Now, it's also good for making home chest rubs like this. This is coconut oil. I know it's coconut oil. And when it was loose, or if you listen, the coconut oil is probably gonna be hard right now, but you could put it on the stove for a few minutes and let it take its course and melt. And then you can add your essential drops of what you want. So in here is the oil of oregano. It's also the eucalyptus oil, peppermint oil inside. This time around, did I put eucalyptus? No, I just did peppermint and oil of oregano. So, but I have done eucalyptus before. Then you let it get hard again like this, and then you and you rub all over your chest. When you feeling like stuff and stiff, like all that, this is what's gonna work. You don't need them store products that a lot of us grew up on, because I used to use some of them store products too, because anyway, when you know better, you do better. You could also put a little bit, you do Q-tip or the pinky and put it right here. Help you open up right here too. All right, so neck, chest, and nose rub. And again, this will last long because look, also in the winter, when it does get, like now, it's a little bit warmer, cold day, so it's a little more easier to rub on. You know what? It just made me, look. See? And then we here. Heat it up. And then if it's real in here, I'm like, all right, bet. You want to play? Let's get to the vital organs. I'll go up on a Tuesday. Put it here like that. Bam. Thank you, ma'am. Moving right along. And then the coconut oil, you could get right from Trader Joe's. This is the one I'm getting. That one. Okay? That one. That's it. Turn it around. Read it. You got to read these things too. Not just what you actually, eating. The next thing that I love to do and take care of and utilize is clove oil. Clove oil. Okay? This right here, it's an essential oil, but it's also, what is the word that I want to say? You can use this for oral care. Like there's, different ones. Now there's some people who would take the risk and use non-essential oils to do the same thing, but to each their own. I won't knock that either, because guess what? That's probably less poisonous than what they got going on in the market anyway. But now if you are like not afraid of spice, then I would say put a carrier oil in your mouth when you put this in your mouth. So like, you could soften this up, and you can do the same thing that I was talking about with the chest rub, with the clove oil, but instead that want to be for your mouth. So you do that same thing, put the oil in it, like put however many drops you want. I don't follow bottles of what they tell me to do, because this is general rules, regulations. It's cool to have it if you moving like a scared cat or you new, but do how you season your food is how you should do your herbs and things. So I would suggest that you drop it in the oil, let it stiffen up, use a Q-tip or your finger, and apply it to your your gums, or wherever you got a little ache going on, because it'll help numb that up. And or you could just take it up the bottle like that. See, and drop it like it's hot. Boop! Right in your mouth, no pause. So I just did that a while ago. And I dropped it in my mouth here on the side of my gums, here and over here, and I massage it in, and I just gargle whatever the rest of it was, and I spit it out. So clove oil is definitely essential for toothaches, gum aches. It's not to say that you should not take care of what it is that's bothering you, but it will help kill the germ. If you have the whole clove at home, that's also great too. You can put it in your mouth, and you can sit it right over the area that is irritating you. Okay, so that's that. And then my favorite, y'all my favorites too, okay? Castor oil. This is one of the brands that I entrust my body with. This one. Again, if I used to have, right before I got this, I had the plastic. So, yeah, if you can, get the glass right off the rip, do that. I forgot, I think, I had my first off, my bottles last a long time. And I use castor oil a lot. So that just tells you how long it could go. But I believe the only reason why I got it in plastic was because of the store I was in. And I needed it immediately. And it was this brand as well in plastic. And was I traveling? I don't recall. This was some eons ago. But yeah, this is good for, so I had a breakout, a little hive, and it's coming down now. But the castor oil is helping tremendously, along with my black soap. I got a black soap, bar soap, not the liquid, bar soap. And I wash my face with that. And I'll put the oil on my face. But I'm specifically rubbing it in on the areas of my skin that is a little inflamed still. But yes, these are a few of my favorite things. The castor oil, you can use it as a castor pack as well. You can heat it up. Got a heating pad. Got the old school water bottle. Ladies, if you have any uterus issues, if you have any liver issues, if you have, first off, on Amazon, you can put castor oil anywhere. So don't even let them think that castor oil is just for the women and the feminine parts. It's for all of us. They have the, let me see something. Hold up. I'm going to get something. Oh, God, I want y'all. Okay, let me see how I can do this. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Great. Okay, so I wanted to show you this, but anyway, this is what they sell here. This has been used and all that jazz. So it's a little discolored. It has been washed, but castor oil, it's oil, so it's gonna look saturated like that, like even after. But I have used it again since I washed it, so you would see. But anyway, they have these type of cloths now, fabrics, where you could put on instead of the old school, doing it with the I forgot what the cloth is called, and the saran wrap, like that's old school outside on the corner type thing. What? Wool. Yeah. I think it's wool. But anyway, they have that now for different sizes. So like, let's say you had a bump or something on your neck. They have that same thing so that you can put it on your neck. They have it for every freaking body part. So whatever you got issues going on, I wish they had freaking eye masks. Because seriously, they probably do. Who knows? But anyway, I'm going to look into that. But I will put it on my face, obviously. But you will put that on. So you put the castor oil in here. And then you will put it on. So I put this over my uterus area, womb area. And I'll put a hot water bottle over this. Now, they expected a little hot water bottle to go inside there. But the hot water bottle that I use is the big doofy ones that I love, where it could cover everything. And, the castor oil penetrates very deeply. So it helps push or reduce and remove stuff out that don't need to be in there. And that's pretty much it for right now. Those are the top things that's right off the top of my head that I could use. I don't know, I just wanted to share. I specifically wanted to talk about these socks because, man, they doing a lot out here. But do you have any remedies or anything that you do or that are similar to what I showed today? Or was this new to you? Were you familiar with this? Or are you true to this? What is it? What is it? What is it? All right. Anyway, I'll talk to you soon. Peace.